Hey KG, can investor buy a house in this real estate market, in this hot real estate market? What can investor do? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. Hey there, this is KG. I'm a realtor with Fairfax Realty in Greenbelt, where we help buyers buy their dream homes, sellers to sell their houses, and we do this in the Maryland, DC, and Virginia region. From Baltimore to Bowie to Silver Spring to Woodbridge and everywhere in between, we help buyers to buy their dream home and sellers to sell their houses. And we also help investors invest in real estate to create generational wealth for their family. So listen, if you're looking to buy, sell, or move to this area, create generational wealth using real estate, contact us below and we'll take care of you. We also upload new videos weekly, twice a week on what is going on in our real estate market. Subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates once we upload a new video. So in this hot real estate market, what can investors do? If you're a real estate investor, what can you do in this market? Can you still buy houses? I mean, what can you do? So guys, we are in what we call seller's market. That means we're getting more buyers for a house. Once we put a house in the market, we're getting multiple offers, and we're getting offers that are over asking price. That is the seller's market, and that is the market that we're in right now in the DMV area. So what can you do as an investor? First, as an investor, do not compete with retail buyers, right? Buyers that want to live in the house, you cannot compete with them because it does not make financial sense. At the end of the day, you have to be able to make money from that investment, because hey, this is the purpose of investing in real estate, to make money. Passive income. If you're going to buy for rental income, is passive income. So know your numbers. Know your numbers very well. What do I mean know your numbers? Know what you're going to get at the end of the month. What are you trying to get for every door that I have, for every house that I fix and hold in? I'm expecting a certain amount of dollars monthly. That is my number, and I go by that rules. Since I already know that number, any house that I want to buy, it has to run through my scenario, and then that number has to come out. If that number is not coming, it's not a good investment for me. So know your numbers. Know what passive income you want to get monthly. And for some people it's $100, $200, whatever the amount is. Know that number and make sure you are true to yourself, so you don't get over yourself with investing in real estate. The other thing is, if you are actually an investor that wants to fix and sell, there's opportunity out there, but you also need to know the numbers. Make sure you know what you want your net to be, and work it back. So the saying in fix and flip is, you actually make your money when you buy the house. So you want to buy low so that you can sell high. So make sure you know your numbers and get all this thing together. Investor, you can also start making sure your credit is in a tip-top shape right now. Interest rate is very low. Make sure you have a good credit. Shoot for 700 series credit so that when you do find a deal, you'll get a good interest rate. If you already have a house, an investment house, check what your interest rates you're paying right now. You may want to refinance that house because interest rate is very low right now, and it's a good time to refinance and lock in it and let your tenant pay the mortgage, right? Lock into a lower interest rate and let your tenant pay the mortgage. If you do have a primary residence, which I hope you do before you start investing, make sure your interest rate is not over 4% right now. If you're paying over 4% in interest rate, you're paying too much. Interest rate is very low right now. So that is what you can do as an investor. Get yourself ready so when the deal comes, you can take care of it. If you're going to pay cash, also make sure your cash is ready. You can easily get to it, and look at properties that needs a little bit of work. You don't want to compete with retail buyers. The other question I'm getting is, can I invest in markets that are not in the metro area, specifically Baltimore City? Yeah, you can invest in Baltimore City, but I want you to know what you're getting into. Okay, so I lived in Baltimore City. I've lived in Baltimore City before. I'm not living there anymore. I've invested in Baltimore City. I'm not investing in Baltimore City anymore. So I can tell you from experience that you need to know what you're getting into. I'm not investing there anymore because of personal preference. It has nothing to do with anything. This is just my personal preference. I shift my focus from Baltimore City to this metro area. But if you're going to go to the Baltimore City from here, you want to go to the city, know the area that you want to invest in, walk the street. If there's a specific house that you're looking at, walk that block. Make sure you know, the value with Baltimore City is value is by block. You can go to 500 block of a street and the houses are selling for 170, 180, and you go to the 600 block of that street and the houses are selling for 60,000. There's a reason for that, so you want to go down to the city, whatever house you're looking at, go and look at that house. Don't rely on what you see online. So go down there and look at it. Go at different time. Go in the morning, go in the afternoon, go in the evening, different time to look at the house. Look at the neighborhood. If you're looking at a block, do you have a lot of boarded houses in the block? If you have a lot of boarded homes in that block, nobody's going to live there. You're going to be in trouble when you buy that house. So please, but don't go for the fact that, oh, the block is up and coming. Yeah, it's up and coming block. Are you the one that is going to make it up and coming? So you want to make sure you know the neighborhood. The other thing with Baltimore City also, you want to make sure what the landlord tenant rules are. Baltimore City is what we call tenant friendly place. That means your tenants have more rights than you when you go to court. So you want to make sure you know what the landlord tenant rules are, even if you're going to use a property management company. And I advise greatly you use a property management company if you're in Baltimore City. So the other quirks about Baltimore City is, listen, if your tenant is not taking care of the property, like they put trash outside, they park cars outside that is not registered, you will get what we call environmental violation. Environmental violation attaches to you, the landlord. It doesn't attach to the property. So make sure you know these rules before you put your money to buy in the city. Go down there and do your homework. And I'm going to probably suggest you want to work with an agent that is very conversant with Baltimore City. So, but go down there and look at it. That, you want to make sure you do that. All right, guys, if you're looking to buy, sell, or move, or invest in real estate, contact me below. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel so that you get updates once we upload new video. Happy investing. Ciao.